Hello, sorry, welcome to Franny Do Makes. My name's Fran. Today is Sunday the 6th of November and I have finished, oh goodness, sorry, I finished my twists and turns. So I just cast it off last night, so it's not blocked yet, so that's what I'm going to do today. So starting from one wing, we've got the twisted rib cables there. Got the cables at the bottom. We've got these braided bits. This is the new section at the bottom. I've just gone for the early bind off, and I have joined these two edges to that loop in the middle. And then carrying on the other side, cables, 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 I-cord, cables, 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 stripes. So there we go, so that's it finished. And now I'm going to give it a bath and we're going to block it out and pin it out. So I have, the mats are down. I hope I've got enough space. Oh, sorry for that creaking. So yes, I'm going to block it and then I'll show you that process and then we'll see it finished. Okay, let's get on with it. yeah. Oh, I love these bits. Love these bits. It's going to be huge though. And I just had enough room, look. Everything is shoved into the corners of the room. So I can't get into my craft room at the moment because this is there. Oh, and it's not a very nice day today, so I don't know if it's going to dry. I'm not putting the fan heater on though, it'll be too expensive. I bump up the radiator, see if that comes on later. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll be dry and we can have a worn image video and I can sort this mess out of the state. Look at the state of it. Anyway. So yeah, that's the current progress. We're just waiting on it to dry. So yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll have a post. Although I was going to tidy up the room tomorrow, but I might have to wait till next week. Okay, so I will hopefully catch you later. Bye. Hello. It is Tuesday. Is it the 8th? I don't really know. Anyway, it's dry. Just check the back. I think it's dry. I'm going to take it up. Hence why I'm crouching on the floor. So, it's taken... when did I pin it out? Sunday? So it's taken a good couple of days to dry fully. But it's looking good. And when I checked, it's literally taken me a full month. So the 6th of October we started and I finished on the 6th of November. I used these Knit Pro blockers, so they come like this. They're quite good for if you've got straight edges. I do have some wires as well, which are not proper wires. They are just, what's it called? I think the soldering wire. It's basically just a really thin wire. I just saw something on YouTube or somewhere that basically said don't spend your money on these blockers that cost a lot of money when you can get these from a DIY shop, so that's what I did. They're not as flexible as a proper blocking wire, but I maybe bought the wrong gauge of wire. There we go. So, moment of truth. Is it dry? I think it's still a bit cold because it's been on the floor. Here we go. It's lovely and drapey. That's blocked out really nice. Those straight bits. And the cables. Looking good. So that's my early bind off choice. So I guess let's stick it on. Do we think? have the cables out. On the back, look. Got the zigzags. Looks a bit like a, what's it called, that dinosaur? You know, from Jurassic Park, Dilophosaurus. I might have to play with it. I like it though, I like it a lot. Right, I'll go and stand somewhere in a nicer position rather than crouching on my floor. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. So, here we go. This is the finished twists and turns. I'm here on my landing. Right, so I'm really pleased with it. So just to show you the drape after the blocking, so you can see how lovely and flowy it is. And look how it falls, it's ever so nice. Yeah, so I think it's more suited to a sort of wraparound style just because of the length of it, so you could maybe go, you know, over one side. Just tuck that in. So you've got a bit of both. A lot of people didn't like this bit because it looked a bit batty, but I think that's just the colours that you might have had. I'm really pleased I decided to go for the early bind off. I think it's much more, it's more my style anyway. I like the cleanness of it. I didn't like that sort of jutting of the extra stitches. I like the smoother roundness of it. The yarns, I'm really pleased that I went for these. I think it suits the solid colours, and the darkness of that with the orange I think is just perfect. It's just what I wanted. So just to recap on the colours and the yarns I use. So this is Cascade Heritage in navy. That's the main colour. The contrast colour is this lighter blue, which is by Fyberspates. It's Vivacious 4-ply. They're all merino and nylon, I think. This might just be merino, I'm not sure. So soft after the blocking. And then this bright neon orange is the Coops Knits Socks in the colour Argon. There we go. I was a little bit worried. Do you see this has gone a bit holy? But I think you can't really see it when it's on. When you're not stood, you have to be literally right here to notice it. And who's going to notice it? Me, and I don't know if anybody else is doing the same. Yeah, I love it. I think it's much longer than, I can't hold it out both ends. It's massive. So big. Much bigger than Shoreline. I didn't do Slip.stream, so I have no idea on that one. But it's really long. But so, it doesn't feel like, you know, like really heavy or anything. Oh, I had, are they up here? Oh, just a minute. So in terms of how much yarn I've used, I have used of colour A, I used 136 grams, so just under a bar and a half, so that's 524 metres. For B I used 128 grams, and that's 469 metres of that, and for contrast the accent colour I used 54 grams, so just over half a skein if you're using a full 100 grams, and that's 229 metres. I think that yarn is slightly thinner than the other two. It feels a lighter gauge than the others. Sorry, someone tried to call me. I think it's Hot Point, because my washer is out of warranty soon, so they're trying to get me to sign up for some maintenance thing. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't do any modifications, but I went for the early bind off, and I when I joined my last loop to this edge, I also joined a bit of that cable, do you see there, to the back, just so it has more of a continual thing. Yeah, so like I said, I started on the 6th of October and I finished on the 6th of November. Cascade Heritage Knits, apply merino nylon. Yeah, one of them's merino only. I think it's that the light blue one. I think it's that one. But they've all blocked really nicely. They feel lovely and soft. Like I said, it's lovely and light. But you're going to get some warmth from it if you wear it like a sort of poncho kind of thing, which I think is probably what I'll do. I don't know what to do with this bit now. I do have a shawl pin that I could use. Hang on, they've left me a voicemail now. Yeah, but that's it. So, thank you ever so much for watching along with me on this little group of videos. I think I may continue, sorry, just looking at my door frame, continue doing this kind of vlog style video. I'm thinking I might do a kind of vlogmas, not every day maybe, but because I don't have that interest in a life to fill in every day, but I'll see how I get on. But I will be filming a podcast this afternoon, so on that will be episode 19, I believe. On that will be information about a giveaway for the subscribers. There'll also be information on possibly going to be starting a knit along if anyone wants to join in, and I'll have some plans for what I'm knitting in the next couple of months, because it is coming up to Christmas and I do have some gift knits to do, so you need to encourage me to actually get those done and not just cast on something for myself. Okay, but as I said, thank you for joining me. Thanks for all the support. I've had so many more subscribers. I'm so grateful. So thank you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed and you want to see some more from me, then please click that button. Like the video if you liked it, and click the bell. Am I supposed to say that? I don't know. You can find me on Instagram as Franny Do Makes, and on Ravelry is the same name. Oh, I've also recently set up a Ravelry group, so if anyone wants to join in any chats or talk about anything, that's there as well. I have set up a couple of threads, like who you are, where you come from, what you're up to, and the one about the knit along. Okay, so as I said, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed your twists and turns, your Mkal experience. Let me know how you're getting on, if you finished or if you're still going, and if you are, keep going. Look at it, it's fabulous. It's such a lovely pattern. One of my favourites, I think. That I love the modular ones, and this is so much more my scene than the Shorelography. That was a little bit, I'm saying it's too busy, I mean look at this, but the limited colour palette I think is more my scene. So yes, as I said, thank you for joining me. Join me again on my next video, and happy crafting, and I'll see you soon. Bye!